I think as we all know that Pope Francis has called us all to minister to the people that live in the periphery of society. And as missionaries serve in the Most Holy Trinity, that's part of our charism. Although the environment might be very poor and the conditions very rustic and difficult, you're with God's people. That spirit and that joy and that faith always shows through. Many social organizations that are out there trying to make the world a better place. And I think that's wonderful. But there's something I think unique about the missionary servants of the Most Holy Trinity is we're not just doing good for the sake of good. There's something else there that we can do, and especially as priests. One time I can distinctly recall that I was invited to visit a woman who was dying of AIDS, and she had a little 3-year-old daughter, and so we went to the house, and she lived in very poor conditions, and she was so weak from the disease that she just couldn't even get out of bed, and she wanted to make a good confession and just to make peace with God and with everybody, with her family. And I remember she just began to cry, and the tears just coming down her cheek. And she just, as she cried, she said, I felt abandoned and lost, but now I feel that God has embraced me one last time, and God has reminded me that He still loves me and will always love me. And these are tears of joy right now. And my little girl who's sitting out there, I'm going to miss her very much, but I know that she will be taken care of by such good people that have come into my life. As priests, we're invited into the lives of people in a very special way, and we're called to be carriers of God's grace and His peace and His life and His joy. And I think that by our celebration of Mass with the people that we serve and celebrating the sacraments with them as well, that's a dimension that only I think that we can give. I don't always think that our benefactors realize the great potential that they have and how much good they're really doing. Sometimes I think maybe they're just thinking that almost like the story in the Gospel of the widow's mite, where she only gives her 2 little coins and she thinks that it's not going to do anything. I would never underestimate what our benefactors do for us, because it's awesome. It's just incredible.